We're working on it. Oh, oh. Can you hear me now? Yes, no? Yes, no? Hello, hello? Scream. I'm screaming. Ah! Ah! Okay, you got me. Okay, cool. All right, good. Hi, everybody. Just to repeat that, welcome to the biggest game in Canadian soccer history. I'm thrilled to be here. I'm pumped that you guys are here. I know that not everybody's here yet. I know this crowd's get a little bit bigger, but that's okay. We're good for that. It's going to be a fun time, and I'm looking forward to chatting with each and every one of you. And now, obviously, this is the biggest game in Canadian soccer history. Stefan Eustáquio, who was obviously the hero in the South Africa game, is doing the handshakes in the picture with the ref before. I was watching Cabo Verde or Cape Verde yesterday, and I know Argentina won, but that country has 500,000 people in it. Like, I'm pretty sure in Toronto, my neighborhood has 500,000 people. So for them to have that kind of an experience at their first World Cup, man, what a cool story. I'm only hoping that Canada can grab some of that magic and a little bit more. The kind of magic that gets you through Morocco, and then you got to play France, or is it's Paraguay, right? That's the other game we're watching out for today. So I'm just crossing my fingers and my toes, my grippers, and I hope you guys are ready. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Kind of a rainy one here in Toronto. I don't know what it's like where you are, but you know what? I don't mind a rainy Saturday because sometimes you get up and you're like, I know I got to go outside. I know I got to do stuff. But after the week we've had, I didn't feel like doing stuff. Free agency and all the other stuff. The Leo Carlson offer sheet yesterday. My God, exciting. Anyway, and happy July 4th to our friends in the United States. 250 years. Congratulations. Amazing. And I think we have a huge amount of Americans that watch us and support. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for doing so. Obviously, half of my family's American, so particularly important to a guy like me. Don't love everything that's going on right. I know that we'll be back all great. And in the meantime, it's still a great all. Sports Talk 211 FIFA Canada original team tournament puts Canada 8% in 8% of soccer. Well, that's good. And we're ready to in made a move. Lots of the crowd, but I can't tell if that's a little bit of Morocco, if that's a little bit of Canada, although I am seeing Canada flags. I don't know what the actual, Moroccan fans to Canadian fans are in Houston, but I would assume there's a lot of Canadians there. It's not that far away. It's far, but it's not that far. So Jesse Marsh said, hold on, we are live now for the game. Come hang out. Come hang out. Jesse Marsh said that basically that playing Morocco, and I'm paraphrasing here, is sort of like going through hell. So I don't know what the strategy is here other than try to get a goal early maybe and park the bus, because Morocco did an amazing job in their last game against the Netherlands of all teams of just slowing things down and making it painful and brutal on defense. They're sort of like playing the late 90s New Jersey Devils, City Magic 15, if they can score first, make Morocco chase the game, that would be huge. Yeah, it would. That'd be real good. Now, I can't control the internet issues. I'm assuming a lot of people who are using the internet in my neighborhood right now. So if I do lag a bit, it is what it is. There's not much I can do. Keep the audio going. We'll hang out. Also, like, literally, I don't know why people are like, lag, like as if there's nothing I can do. The internet box is right there. It's hardwired in. The reality is that I think a lot of people are streaming this game. Don't you think? I think that's what's going on. Anyway, we got lots going on at STPN this week, and I feel like this is sort of one of the last things happening from this season. You think about the last couple of years. We had the Four Nations. We've had the Olympics. We've had, I guess we've had two Olympics, haven't we? It's just been a crazy few years, and I'm a little bit pooped. I'm not going to lie. A Colorado kid says, how can I watch this game? I'm going to assume it's on. Does ESPN have it in the States? Who's got the rights to it? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I also found out today that Gavin McKenna will be wearing number 92 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, last worn by, I believe, Jeff O'Neill, or maybe Igor Ozhiganov. He wore 92 as well. Inauspicious second person, I think. Oh, so Fox has it in the States. Fox has it in the States. Got it. And Dustin Tay's in there with the with the the alternate method, I would assume. In Canada, it's on TSN1. Man, I gotta say, like with all the games in the tournament, I look at some of the hosts and stuff on TSN, and I'm like, man, they've got to be exhausted. You're doing 4 or 5 games a day, every day, and you're watching that much soccer. Like, does the screen get blurry after a while? That's a lot of sports. It's heaven. It's also heaven. You get to hang out in Vancouver on the water and watch soccer and hang with the fans, which I think is pretty cool. Like, the Bell setup is awesome. What TSN did is wicked. But I just feel like that's a lot. They are working. They are working hard. Ashkova says sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. Enjoy the game. Exactly. Alphonso Davies did not start for Canada today. I would assume he's going to come in like he did in the last game, kind of like Promise David does, and just he's going to give you that extra boost when you need it. Not bad to have your most talented player do that. Canada's going to get a corner kick here, their first of the tournament. It's funny watching Ronaldo and watching Messi, and like watching Messi's corner kick for the win yesterday. Well, it wasn't a corner kick, as if it was a free kick, but you realize just how unbelievable some of these guys are at this sport. Like, it's such a finesse sport, but it's also a rough sport. And like, especially when you get into stuff like this, Canada's corners have not been the cleanest in this tournament. I wouldn't say they've been extraordinarily effective. And maybe it changes here. No. But when you can properly cross a ball and actually hit the guy you want to hit the way those guys can, man, it's incredible. Here we go. Canada in. Oh, turned aside by the keeper. Ooh, good playing. This is how we want to start. This is what we want to do. This is great. Ani says, supporting Canada, cheers from Portugal. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, and it is my screen is going to be a bit blurry. It is just what it is right now, guys. It's a bandwidth issue. It's probably a lot of people in the area using the internet. Not much I can do. That's what it is. Corner kick. Crossed. And a Moroccan defender gets that one. Johnson's got to race back for that. Oh, that's not Johnson. That's 2-3, not number 2. I think we're going to have a third corner here. It's a good start. Keep the pressure up. Keep manufacturing those chances. Let's go. Sports Talk Chud says, imagine already ordering a McKenna 72. I think the Leafs should do the right thing and just be like, hey, if you ordered a 72 McKenna jersey, come to Real Sports and we will take the 7 off and put the 9 on. That's what I think. That's what you got to do. Stachio's going to take this one, as he normally does. Low cross. Oh, almost created an opportunity there. Headed in. Punched out by the goalie. Keeper, excuse me. My wife, for a lot more than me, we spent the last few nights at home going, she's like, okay, listen, I've been watching your streams, and we need to work on some of your football terms. And so, you gotta, cross was one of them. She's like, you gotta call it a cross, right? She told me a couple other ones. I've probably forgotten them. You know how good my memory is. I'd like to see the replay of this. Most guys holding their head at this are not actually hurt. No, that guy definitely fell hard. I don't know what hit his head. Don't know what's happening here. Moroccans just wasting time. They're good at this, and I say that complimentarily. I don't think that they are a team that doesn't know how to run a clock. Yeah, it was pretty clear versus the Netherlands. They knew what they were doing. I was thinking too, if you can open Morocco up, so you get the first goal, does that make them weaker? Do you want Morocco coming at you? Because they've got some pretty good players, as you saw. Joe Pipple says Canada should be wearing our Liverpool kits. Yeah, I love these black jerseys. I don't know why. That's why I'm wearing a black t-shirt instead of my red Canada jersey. Noah Blake says 6 world, so I know what I know. Like, this is what makes matchups like this so exciting. Is that this isn't a truly incredible team who beat a truly incredible team in the Netherlands, who were like a lot of people's sleepers to win the World Cup this year. And if Canada wins this thing, it will be the upset of all upsets. Isn't that an exciting position? And like, if you're Canada, I don't know. I'd love being the underdog in this game. I think it'd be fun. You got a lot of fans there. It'll feel like a home game. Play tough. Joe says, why aren't more players better at free kicks? It's practice. It's like players better at free throws. Believe it or not, it's difficult to do. Even at the best level. The best thing. You can practice that 100 million times, and there are still some people that can't get it the same way. Oh, good play. Oh, scissor kick behind. Oh, Canada with some great early opportunities. Let's go. And they're thrown down. And Buchanan challenges it, and it is going to be Morocco's ball. They got to make this happen. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, if you get a little air on that ball, it's in. Oh, here we go. Johnston, up. Ball kicked back out to center. Man, I'm telling you, it's sort of it sort of feels like they can do this. Early on, it feels like they can do this. I know it's a long game, plenty of time, but I feel like they can do this. People are saying house money for Canada. Absolutely. Johnston going to the top of the box here. Shot. Cross went to nobody. Ooh. Stacchio. Come on. They're top of the box right now. Come on, boys. Making opportunities happen, and they're getting back on defense, too. Canada playing fresh. They've come out with some energy here. This is good. This is good. I like the start. Feeling good about it. Canadian fans looking anxious. It's a good start for Canada. They needed to be energetic to start. Can they keep it up? Can they keep manufacturing chances? We know that they don't have the same sort of finish in their lineup that other teams have, but you can score. This team can score. Sedin Magic 15, of course they can do this. It's a single elimination tournament. Anything can happen. I know. But we're talking about what was Canada ranked in the 30s or something like that? And then Morocco's number 6. It's a bit different. The odds are a bit stacked against. Wimshy says, Adam, as a Dutch fan, y'all better beat Morocco. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. "15 minutes into this game. Most of it's been tilted in Canada's favor. Moroccans looking to change that just a little bit here. Canadians doing a thunderclap right now. Oh, a little bit of poor defensive coverage there, which has stung them before. Crepeau is able to get in there, make something happen. Timothy says, am I the only one who's hoping for Canada versus the USA? Oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Wimshy says, Adam, the Moroccans were lighting fireworks for 2 straight hours at 5 a.m. here after they beat us. Damn. So you really want us to win then? You really want us to win? BMP says, I fear the hydration break is going to make us lose momentum. See, here's the thing. Don't fear that. Don't worry about that. Just enjoy the moment, the fact that we are here, and you got to play, typical America, you got to play the game in quarters. So you have to win your first quarter. Let's get to minute 20, 25 here, and then we'll see how we do. Don't worry about the momentum shifts. Don't worry about anything other than what is happening on your screen right now. That's how they got to look at it. That's how you got to look at it. Otherwise, man, you'd just be thumping. And really, the thing is that the thing about hydration breaks is, yeah, I know everybody's like, well, they kill momentum, whatever. And that's probably true. But my thinking is everybody has to take them. So if you want to win, you have to manage yourself through the hydration break. You have to learn how to come out of the hydration break strong, even if you're the one who had the momentum. Go seize it again. That's what you have to do. These are the rules. Everybody has to play by them. It's not an excuse. Let's not worry about it. And somebody said hydration breaks are baloney. They are extreme baloney. Bologna, you might even say. Oh, great play in. And Canada's going to get a corner kick here. Tajon Buchanan was right after that, but that Moroccan defender is fast. Wow. Cool as a cucumber there, too. That was a good challenge. That was good pass. Or is it first touch? Is that the proper term? It's a first touch. Robin says, I'm a German rooting for Canada because I fell in love with 3 podcasters a couple of years ago. Isn't it crazy how life works sometimes? Hell yeah, Robin. I also love Overdrive. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. Stockio, kick, over, headed. Oh. Alistair Johnson got that, but it was not a very strong header. And of course, it was blocked pretty easily by the Moroccan defense. But the corner kicks are looking a little better. Like, at least things are happening. Puppy Girl says, hey, Adam, I'm so happy to still be a VIP. Happy 4th. Happy 4th, Puppy Girl. 27 months of VIP. You're one of the OGs of VIP. By the way, VIP goes all summer. So if you have a subscription or you get gifted one, a reminder that we've got VIP for you all August. So we never really fully go away. But fair to say we need a bit of a vacation. And I'm already, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. My wife would not want to hear this. I'm jacked for summer vacation. You know, you guys know that we go dark in August, but I'm pretty jacked for the new season. I'm already pretty pumped. And yes, I need a slight break, but I feel like if September started tomorrow, I'd be ready. Like I'm ready now. And I think it's because of all the stuff the Leafs did, all the craziness around will Leo Carlsson be a Flyer next year? I'm very excited for hockey next year. I'm excited for football. There's so much happening. God, I love the summer. Get some time off, get to reset, anticipate, and then you get right back into it. By the way, since there's 435 of you here, I thought I should let you know that my daughter lost her first tooth yesterday. Very first one. Can you believe that? Already losing teeth. I have a kid who's losing teeth. That's how old my kid is. Hayden asked if she put it on the pillow. Yes, she was at her mom's house. My understanding is that the tooth fairy attended last night. So the tooth is already gone. I believe the tooth fairy. Hayden's asking if the tooth fairy is generous. The tooth fairy is very generous. Of course, I will be a generous. I will tell the tooth fairy to be very generous. Kind of crazy. So is this going to be a card? Is he getting up? He's taking forever here. Are they subbing him off? Wow. He's coming off. This guy, I don't know. Listen, you guys know I don't know soccer as well as probably 99% of you know it. This guy was awesome against the Netherlands. For him to be coming off is crazy. He's got, I think it's Sabari. I think does he have 3 goals so far? Guy's crazy. This is awesome. Oh, there's Wayne Gretzky. Hello, Wayne. Sedin Magic 15. My 4-year-old niece just lost her first tooth. Tooth fairy left $5 if that helps you at all. Whoa, that's good. 4 years old, man. My kid's 7, just lost her first tooth, but both teeth grew in behind. Oh, nice kick, right to the goalie. So they're gonna come. So they're pushing the other teeth out right now. Anyway, Richard Triafino, did the Tooth Fairy leave an offer sheet for Dad to match? The Tooth Fairy did not. Coming up on the hydration break here, we're at about 23 minutes in. Buchanan. Canada moving the ball down the field. Velo says, let's go Canada. How old is your daughter? She's 7. 7 years old already. Just finished grade 1. She can read now. And there it is, the hydration break. Everybody's favorite moment of a World Cup football match. Hydration breaks. Yeah. Whew. All right. So that's a good, I know you never do this, but with the hydration breaks, you have to break these games up into quarters because that's what they are essentially now because America said, well, you're playing in America. So now we have quarters. But I think that's a good start. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, it looks good to me. This is a team that I think everybody sort of expected Morocco to press Canada this entire time. I know that they're a stingy defensive team. Great that Canada had that many chances. You got to convert, though. You got to convert. Panthers J-Dub, good luck to our Northern brothers. Thank you, Panthers J-Dub. Appreciate you. Wimshy, Adam, are the Ducks cooked? They are not cooked. People are forgetting this. Cutter Gauthier cannot be, he's a, what do they call a 10.2C restricted free agent. So Cutter Gauthier cannot be offer sheeted. So basically, I'm sure I think the Ducks wanted to have Leo Carlsson at 12 to 13 million and Cutter Gauthier at 12 to 13 million. I think the question is Pavel Mintyukov, Dan Milstein, Pavel's agent, tweeted out yesterday a picture of a guy laughing and eating popcorn. So I'm assuming that there have been reports of, Mintyukov's been offered offer sheets. So yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting thing. Like, 10 times out of 10, I match the Leo Carlsson offer sheet. I don't care what your cap situation is. You don't get Leo Carlsson, you set your franchise back. People are like, oh, they could shop those 4 first round picks. Okay, how many number 1 centers are currently available in the NHL? The answer is 0. How about ones that are 21 years old and can't leave for 5 years, which is Leo Carlsson until he hits restricted free agency. It's 5 years from now. The problem, and Marty Baron pointed this out, is the second Leo Carlsson signs that contract, he is due 19 point something million dollars within 7 days. And, what people don't understand about owners, the Samueli family who owns the Ducks are extremely wealthy. Like, I think $60 billion. But a lot of that stuff isn't liquid, right? Most of your money when you're that rich is in assets. So not that it would be that hard. It might even be trivial. But billionaires didn't become billionaires because they're free-flowing with money. And so finding $20 million to just have in 7 days could be slightly more challenging and maybe just a headache that a billionaire owner doesn't want to deal with. And maybe Pat Verbeek has learned a lesson here. He could have had Leo Carlsson. Leo Carlsson, up until the Ducks were eliminated, created the most scoring chances of any player in the playoffs this year. Look it up. It's a Jay Fresh stat. That guy rocks, man. Big mistake. Big mistake. You're not going to find another Leo Carlsson. You could draft 3 times. You might not find another guy like him. To me, it's Macklin Celebrini and then Leo Carlsson and then Connor Bedard as the new faces in the NHL. You can't lose this player. You can't lose this player. Bozkara says, didn't Jackson Lacombe just become the highest paid Ducks player ever at just over $9 million? Can't imagine they're super excited to double that. Yeah, guys like here's one that gets me. Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson didn't need to sign his contract. They forced the issue with the Montreal Canadiens. He got less than Noah Dobson for 8 years. If Lane Hudson had waited for right now, Lane Hudson would be making 12 or 13 at least. I don't understand why they push for it. But in listening to that interview, I mean, listen, he got generational wealth out of it. That's great. But like, I think that there was some family pressure there to get it done and lock it up. And I don't necessarily think there was a lot of foresight put into a deal like that. Shot. And Crepeau makes a good save. Jubba the Gut, 123, member of SDP VIP. Welcome, Jubba. Jubba the Gut. That's a good name. Jake the Snake says we're out here talking about an $18 million contract while Messi's out here making over $200 million per year. And he's got stake in Miami FC. Part owner. Joe says if Macklin Celebrini isn't extended, how much could he be offer sheeted when he's eligible? I think you just offer him max, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I think San Jose is watching Anaheim going, we probably don't want that to happen to us. Let's just get the deal done. I'm pretty sure the Chicago Blackhawks were trying to get Bedard down to like 12 or 13 million as well. I know he got a shoulder injury a couple of days ago, a really not great one. He's already had shoulder issues, but that's another guy who could be offer sheeted at any time. Johnston with the throw in. Oh, and it's blown. So ball goes back to, I think that was a foul for Canada. I'm not really sure why. Jubba says, I've been gifted subs before. I might as well renew. Well, Jubba, we are thrilled to have you as a part of the VIP crew. As you well know, not only the episode's a lot of fun, but the comment section is hilarious. It's the best part. Jake the Snake, Adam, it's because Lane's getting $15 million every 2 years in bonuses, but it doesn't affect the cap. That's why the Habs, that's what the Habs do to avoid the cap stuff. Yeah, I know, but it was Lane's family and Lane pushing for an extension before he'd had a great year. Now he's had 2 great years. Lane, tell me why Lane Hudson can't make $15 million a year and that be an acceptable deal, other than the fact he's an RFA. Like, you think, yeah, Bo Byron's making 12 and a half, guys, and he was a restricted free agent. Thank you, Hayden. That's a good point. Hayden pointed this out. The highest paid defenseman in the league is Bo Byram at $12.5 million. Highest paid forward is now Leo Carlson. Leo Carlson will be the only player in NHL history in his fourth year, to make more than anyone else. He will be the highest paid player in the NHL this season. And the only other player to get that high, to make over $16 million in one season in their fourth year, Mitch Marner, who was the highest paid player in the first year of his contract. Fun fact. NC says, well, Kent Hughes is a good GM. Nailed it. Jeff Gorton also rocks. You will never, listen, I'm supposed to hate the Montreal Canadiens as a Leaf fan, right? I really don't hate them. They're really kind of fun and they are. And Jeff Gorton, I think Jeff Gorton, wherever Jeff Gorton goes, success follows. Bruins, Rangers, Habs, wherever he's been, he's done awesome things. That guy, to me, is a savant, underrated. No one gives him the credit he deserves. That's a guy that, if he ever became available, I'd move heaven and earth if I was a billionaire owner of a team. Wimshy says, who could Anaheim offer sheet on Philadelphia? I suppose, I don't know if I haven't looked at Anaheim's picks. If they have the first rounders, they could probably go after Michkov next summer if they wanted to. Maybe Porter Martone in a couple of years. Let Carlson walk, take the picks, and then offer sheet Bedard. Here's the problem, though. Bedard's already had 2 shoulder injuries. Carlson is bigger, stronger, my opinion, better, and is younger. Well, no, I guess they're the same age, and has had more success. Like you've got to be cold and calculating about it. You know, Chicago's going to match whatever you put on anyway, because they have no other choice but to do that. Because what are they going to do? Strip it down again? Yeah, they are not as cap crunched as Anaheim either. That's true. Oh, here we go. Canada with a nice little interception here. We're in the 33rd minute. Larea to Eustachio. Eustachio crosses in. Oh. Canada is pouring it on here. They're pushing for this. And also, by the way, everybody, just so you know, the first picks have to be your own. You have to own your first round picks. So you can't just take Philadelphia's first round picks and go, well, we'll offer sheet someone. No, that's not how it works. Anaheim's got to have all 4 of their next ones. Yeah. Hayden, what's the does Anaheim have their picks? I think they do. I know that they traded this year's first rounder and then got one back. But Eustachio taking another corner. Canada has been pushing and pushing. Over. Oh, Canada just cannot get there. That looked dangerous, though. Free kick here. It's really just got to make it. You got to make it count, though. You have to count. You've got to convert at some point. Everything relates back to primary sport, but what I can remember, Panthers their first interception. Anyway, is that the Florida Panthers relied on Bobrovsky a lot, and they got outshot to death a lot. But they still won games. And the reason they did that was because they were very efficient. When they got shots at the goal, they made them count. They scored. Canada's got to do that. Ooh, nice cleats to the ankle. Johnston throws it in. Wow, Johnston doing some good work there. Just can't make it happen. Looked a little scary there for a moment. Another Moroccan player down. This is Nuswari. He just ran into one of the Canadian players. There's not much Moise Bombito can do there. Did you lose me? Sorry, everybody. Internet is unpredictable. Yeah, anyway, that Mazwari run in with Moise Bombito, I feel like there's not much you can do with that. One guy running, one guy standing still. Not a whole lot of room for either to move. Johnny Jackson says, they're trying to silence Adam. Yeah, people are suggesting that I might be in the basement. I'm not. I'm actually on the top floor of our building. But you have to remember that basically, I would think the entire country's watching this game. Oh. So about 7 minutes left in this half if we don't count stoppage time. Or, to speak American, because it's July the 4th, in the second quarter of this soccer match. Richie Laryea is not having it. Not having it. This Moroccan team is tough. So is this Canadian team. Let's see what the ref does here. Laryea was pushed, and he slid for a while. Like he skidded like he'd just fallen off a tube behind a boat. Just now they're still getting into it. Oh, it's a yellow. He's got the yellow card out. You know what always shocks me? Okay, so that's an official yellow. It always shocks me that in football you can touch the ref a little bit. Like they'll tap his chest sometimes. I'm like, dude, if that happened in the NHL, you'd be shot out of a cannon into another country. Cannot touch the ref. But look at this. Look at this push. Look at how far Laryea slides, too. Dapper Duck says Richie's got that dog in him. Yeah, he does. We like dogs. We like tough guys. Richie's not going to take that shit. Sports Talk Chud says Red Wing fans are hijacking the stream to silence you, Adam. I don't think they are. I think Red Wings fans are actually very on side. They're not mad at me anymore. What was great is when we've done Red Wings breakdowns, Wings fans are like, exactly, thank you. Why can't the organization listen to what you guys are saying? And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. What a change. Red Wings fans, no, they're not stupid. I don't know why. I know some Red Wings fans are mad at Larkin. You shouldn't be mad at Larkin. I know it's hard not to be, but dude, come on. Put a winning team on. Muck May says, where is the Adam Wylde podcast? AWN. A real question, though, kind of. What was the worst, watching last year's Leafs or the Neil Young show? Oh, last year's Leafs. At least Neil Young played the hits. Watching last year's Leafs was like watching, I don't know, it'd be like going to a Rolling Stone show for them to play only their worst songs. It was just, I don't know. The last year, Hayden, how hard it was, because Hayden did all the streams with me during the week. How good he did. I mean, we had him with you guys. Team, pain, suffering. The Moroccans are just running the clock here, just doing gentle passes. They're daring the Canadians to come in and check them. They're going to pass it back to the the keeper. See, I told you it's going back to the keeper. We're going to waste time. We're going to burn time out. We're going to try to get our guys a bit of a break. Canada's just been all over them, and they just keep passing it back. The Canadian fans are booing. Oh, Estacchio with a nice little turnover. Morocco's right in there. Morocco's just playing boring ball right now. They're just keeping it chill, waiting for Canada to make a mistake. Oh, yellow card. Don't love that. Don't love that. Yeah, that's not. You can't grab him like that. Look at Jake the Snake says, I thought Morocco was one of the top teams. Oh, they are. They are. So it's Jonathan David with a yellow card. Got to be careful here. The stakes are getting higher. Couple of minutes here, and it's going to be stoppage time. I think there'll probably be a lot of stoppage time because there's that Moroccan player. I mean, there's like 40 Moroccan players lying on the field at various points. They love a good lie down, love a good mid game nap. David, nice play. Oh, trip. Come on. Yeah, absolutely that's a foul. Yes, yellow card again. Wow, that's 4 yellows in this game. This game has been rough. Oh, that's a nasty kick. What was that about? Listen, anybody sits there and tells you that soccer is soft, they're full of it. It's not. But the theatrics are a little much. And I think everybody agrees on that. You have guys like, they're trying to draw calls. I respect that. But as I told you, the Moroccans love to lie down on the field, take a nap for a couple minutes after they get gently grazed. It's sort of annoying. But they're not the only team to do it. Oh, Stacchio gets a nice forearm to the face, and here comes, oh, nice play. Morocco wanted a free kick there. I'm not really sure for what. Oh. Sports Talk Chat, have you ever watched Neymar? He's the worst. Oh, yeah. Neymar could win an Oscar. Sadine Magic 15, I think the entire Moroccan team has been down at one point or another. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Look at Jesse Marsh on the sideline, man. That is an intense dude. Oh, nice play. Some challenge there. By the way, 6 minutes in stoppage time. We're a minute in. The Moroccans love some stoppage time. Actually, I think it was it the Portugal game? I think I saw 8 on the clock at the end. And then obviously last night, that Portugal-Croatia game was pretty special. Crazy that Croatia had 3 goals called back. I've been watching basically every game I can. It's been amazing. This whole thing has been just, the World Cup's just such an incredible spectacle. And you're watching countries and you're going, I don't know how a country with the population your size, like Cabo Verde, like, how does that happen? How do you do that? Free kick for Morocco there. Why? Look, he just falls. He was going down. What are they doing? The guy's right there. Are you serious? What a terrible call. Terrible call. Hey, Alistair Johnson on the sidelines here. Johnson throws the ball up. Ooh, nice play. Ooh, tough play. Whoa, that got a little scary. Can I ask you guys a serious question? What kind of hell do you think it is playing goalie in soccer? Look at this. Morocco making a break. They've been waiting for Canada to screw up on the defensive side all morning. Canada running back. Moroccans pushing. Looking for another call. They're not going to get it. Canada gives up the ball just at halfway. As I was saying, being a goalie in soccer, it's like you're just sitting there by yourself for gigantic portions of the game. And then if the ball comes near you with the excitement, you're okay, good luck. I sure hope I guessed diving the right way. It's an incredible, like, you have to be so mentally tough to be a goalie in any sport. But this sport is like, the odds are just crazy stacked against you. It's got to be like, I don't know if anything in your life could ever stress you out the way being a keeper in a soccer game in the World Cup could. It's like 100 math exams. Johnny says, do you think Canada can qualify and go on a run next summer in Brazil? Yes, I do think they can. Absolutely. Absolutely. They need to. That's got to be the new requirement, is like, you got to expect that. Oh, we might have a card here. Yellow card. Wow. I think that's 5 yellow cards because my memory is terrible. This is a tough game. Oh yeah. He definitely body checked him. And stepped on his foot. That's nice. This Moroccan team they're tough, man. They don't mess around. Very physical. But if you're in the Canadian program, you're probably used to that. Like, South American soccer, Central American soccer is rough. You ever watch the Copa Americas tournament? It's just, and there it is. That's the end of the half. Good half for Canada. Whoo. All right. Hey, not a bad start. Not a bad start for this country. Not a bad start. They need to score, though. They need to score goals. Straight up. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that at all. That's a good result. A great result would be winning this game, and we can focus on that in the second half or the third quarter, because this is America. This is how we do things. All right. Let me ask you guys something. What kind of clip do you want to watch? Hayden, what do we got? What do we got ready when we get into our little halftime here? Oh, you guys are going to love this. It's Steve breaking down the Leo Carlson offer sheet. This is a great video. He shot this just on the fly yesterday. And I think it's got 100,000 views already because it's actually extraordinarily well done. Not that we expect anything less from Steve, but this one's one of his best. We're going to play that for you. I'm going to come back right for the second part of this game, or the third quarter of this game in American. Happy July 4th, everyone. Here's Steve Dangle.
The Philadelphia Flyers have signed Leo Carlson to a massive offer sheet. And just when you thought the Ducks and Flyers got along. This is hilarious. Let's set the stage on a couple things. Number one, Shea Weber's contract just ended on July 1st. It just ended a couple days ago. Why does that matter? Because the contract, the 14-year contract that Shea Weber signed, was with the Philadelphia Flyers. People forget that because it was so long ago, but that was an offer sheet to lure him away from the Nashville Predators. He signed it, the Preds matched, and then eventually traded him to Montreal. That giant deal was signed July 2012, and it just expired. Then there's the relationship between the Ducks and the Flyers. Now, obviously, Flyers fans don't like the Ducks. Ducks fans don't like the Flyers. It's the Cutter Gauthier Bowl. There is loud cheering, screaming, and booing every time these teams play each other, no matter which building it is in particular Philadelphia. Now, that has not stopped these two teams from dealing with each other. The Philadelphia Flyers traded Cutter Gauthier to the Anaheim Ducks, but like Jamie Drysdale came out of that deal. The Flyers sure seem to like Jamie Drysdale. They're working on re-signing Jamie Drysdale. And in a separate trade, the Anaheim Ducks send Trevor Zegras over to the Flyers. They extremely big talents and very big deals. July 3rd arrives on our calendar, and Danny Briere blows up everyone's phone. Naturally, we just finished recording the podcast before this news dropped, but we did a whole segment on the show talking about Danny Briere's recent comments about, we might take a step back this upcoming year. That's not the full quote, but what? That's horrible. And also, I disagree. Even if it were true, you don't say it into a mic. But also, I think the Flyers are a young team. They're going to get better. They got better goaltending. At very least, they got better goaltending depth. You should be fine. Why are you telling your fans? Why are you signaling to your fans that you're going backward, that you're not exciting, and that you're not worth paying attention to? Because that is essentially what you're saying with those words. I think that was Danny Briere playing possum, because today arrives and whack! Reporter Chris Johnston dropped this in our laps. Big news, Leo Carlsson carrying an $8 million AAV on a 5-year deal. Word is the contract is heavily front-loaded. So this would be the Philadelphia Flyers using their financial might to try to coax the Ducks into just surrendering this player. The Ducks, who traditionally haven't had the most financial might in the NHL. Anaheim has 7 days to match, or they'll receive 4 first-round picks as compensation. And CJ also points out something else very significant, because I had sort of forgotten that whether Anaheim matches this or not, it doesn't change the reality that Leo Carlsson is about to become the NHL's highest paid player with an $18 million AAV. Whether the Flyers steal Carlsson with this offer sheet or the Ducks match it, Carlsson is going to sign for $18 million. No one in the NHL makes $18 million. We keep about it. Players won full $1 million. Then Kuzov, who signed this deal that we all freaked out about, is never for one day going to be the highest paid player in the NHL. I guess if you want to split hairs, he was the highest paid player in the NHL for the last 2.5 days. Holy crap, and as I'm shooting this video, Chris Johnston tweets, "There are rumblings this may not be the only offer sheet of the day in the NHL." CJ, I got a dinner to go to. What? Oh my gosh, there's more! I sat down at the right time. Julian McKenzie tweeted, "Claude Giroux hasn't yet made up his mind on where he'll play next season, so I've been told. Ottawa and Philadelphia have expressed interest in him, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear if other teams have continued pursuing the 38-year-old. Things move fast, so we'll see." So this was tweeted an hour ago, a little over an hour ago. About half an hour ago, David Pagnotta tweets, "Meanwhile, Claude Giroux is signing with the Flyers." So here's the thing. I keep hearing that no matter what, the Ducks are going to match. They're going to match whatever offer sheet is thrown Leo Carlsson's way. This is before he was actually offer sheeted. And my question is, okay, and I love the way Puckpedia has this set up. Have it so that Leo already signed to $18 million, which he technically is, on the Ducks cap. Let's say the Ducks match. The Ducks still have $17,173,000 in cap space. What's the big deal? That's huge. I'll tell you the big deal. Cutter Gauthier just scored 40 goals for these guys, and he's a restricted free agent. Pavel Mintyukov, who is a very good young player for the Anaheim Ducks and an important part of their future, is also a restricted free agent. Even a guy like Tyson Hines, who only played 6 regular season games last year, played 9 games in the playoffs. He's a restricted free agent. Oh, and their decore's brutal. Maybe not brutal, but I highly doubt they're going to want to go into next season with this. Right now, it's listed as Jackson Lacombe, who's great, Hellison, Mintyukov, Jensen, who they just signed, Hines, and Ian Moore. Leno is listed as an extra. Dude, 2 of those guys don't even have deals. Unless you think Cutter Gauthier is going to take a discount, which after this, why would he? And Mintyukov, do you see the price that guys went for over the last couple days? Mintyukov has played more games than any defenseman in his draft class. Guys, I think the Ducks are kind of screwed. I think they're screwed if they match and they're screwed if they don't. This is a guy they picked 2nd overall. He's turned into the superstar that you could only hope for. And if the Flyers give you 4 firsts, I mean, it's 4 firsts. I don't think they're going to be particularly good. Now, my co-host Adam Wylde has sworn up and down for a long time that Leo Carlsson is an absolute superstar, and he's one of the best young players in the league. This past season proved that. He's only 21, 6'3", 208 pounds. There have been some injury issues, but in 70 games, he just had the best season of his life with 29 goals, 38 assists, 67 points. In the playoffs, in 12 games, 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points. At 21 years old, he has already eclipsed 200 games. 201. What an overachiever. And I was just thinking to myself, I wonder if there's a deal where, like, the Flyers could send Ristolainen to Anaheim, who kind of needs D right now. I don't know if he fits exactly what they need, but I was just spitballing, and maybe they send something back the other way. Dude, they're screwed. Now, here's an idea, but it's very obvious. Frank Vetrano had just 9 points in 50 games last season. He makes over $4.5 million for the Ducks against the cap over the next 2 seasons, and he has some deferred money in his deal as well that goes into the future. They've got to dump that player. They have to. Just looking at the guy, like, Chris Kreider only has 1 year left at 6.5. Do you find a way to dump him? Alex Killorn has 1 year left at 6.25. Do you dump him? And you might be looking at this and going, no, those were important parts of the Ducks team last year. Dude, they're on the verge of potentially losing Leo Carlsson and worse. And you could look at the offer sheet package. Okay, let's say the Flyers do give up those 4 firsts. They're mortgaging their future. Well, they already got Tyson Forster, who's 24. Porter Martone, who's 19. Alex Bump is 22. Matvei Michkov is 21, and I'm going to assume is going to bounce back. Jet Luchenko is 19. Unsigned draft picks like Jack Nesbitt and Brett Liskey. It's Breck Liskey. I'm glad I saw that. I would have been calling him the wrong name for 10 years. Now, one important thing that it might be a correction from earlier, I'm not sure, information just keeps flooding in as I'm shooting this. Cutter Gauthier is not eligible for an offer sheet, according to Puckpedia, and they would know. They put out a list of 4 restricted free agents who are not eligible for an offer sheet for whatever reason. They don't meet the criteria. Cutter Gauthier of the Ducks, Colin Graff of the Sharks, really good player, Alexander Nikishin, really good player, Stanley Cup champion for the Carolina Hurricanes, and Flyer Nikita Grabenkin. Please come home. Holy cow. How? Okay, let me ask you this to end. Do you think the Anaheim Ducks are going to match this? Question 2. If the Ducks match this, how? Which is to say, question 2.5, what do the Ducks do? Because I don't think it's going to be, just simply sign Cutter Gauthier and Pavel Mintyukov to cheap deals. If they are able to do that, then Pat Verbeek is a very, very good general manager. I don't see a path. With $17 million, I don't see a path. And even if you're able to pull it off, you won't have the room to improve your team. Let me ask you this. Is $18 million too much for Leo Carlsson for the next 5 years? And maybe the juiciest question of all, who's next? This rules. I know this doesn't rule if you're a Ducks fan. If you're a Ducks fan, I'm sincerely sorry. For the rest of us, this is so much fun. Ducks fans, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't even have Gudis anymore. Like, I don't have any hate in my heart for you. I'm so sorry. But this is fun! I'm so sorry. This is fun. What do you make of this massive breaking news? leave a comment in the comment box down below. For now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Brand new Steve Dangle podcast coming up today. So much content uploaded to this channel over the past few days. So much content uploaded to my own channel, Steve Dangle, all one word. You will not want. Whatever happens in this silly little league, we got you covered at SDPN.
All right, we're back. We're partying. I'm a little nervous. Group chats are all a little nervous. Everybody's a little nervous. I was checking my texts over the break, and even like I know that we got a couple of producers down watching the game in the pouring rain outside at the Toronto watch party. Got got CJ saying they can do this, Julian saying they can do this. I think if you're a player, you got to like not think about that. Obviously, you got to think about winning. Got to think about how to score, but you can't think about the fact that this is the biggest game Canada's ever played. Wes Richard dropping 5 SDPN memberships. Thank you, Wes. Riddick says, +1 to Adam's point earlier, Habs are fun to watch. I know, it stinks. Alfonso Davies is warming up. Don't know if he's going to come right in, but it'd be nice to have him. You know how good he is. And yes, I know my internet's slow. It's just one of those days. I think it's because everybody's watching this game across the entire country. And I look at this and I'm like, if you're a player in this game, you know the stakes, but you probably shouldn't think about them. But we can. We can. This is the biggest game that this country has ever played. If you went into this tournament, and you were this, I don't really already have. Started this, obviously they've gone. They've won a couple games at this tournament, which is 2 more games than they'd ever won in the World Cup ever, the other 2 times that they went. I'm just feeling like we gotta do this. We gotta show the world a little bit here. And that going in their favor is that Morocco is supposed to win this game. The odds are Morocco wins. Those are the odds. They're supposed to win this game. And that's why I hope Canada does. I want this to capture the whole country. I want kids, my daughter's age and younger right now, to know about this and take up soccer and Canada to become a world power at soccer. That's what I want. Just like we're a world power at hockey, this can be our summer sport. We're also pretty good at tennis, too. I don't know if you guys caught that. Pretty good tennis players. Not bad at golf. Not bad. Not bad. Happy July 4th or 4th of July to our American viewers and listeners. Guys know we love you. Diane Hilderly. Adam, I only recently discovered you, and I must say you're really likable, knowledgeable, and talented. Thank you, Diane. Check is in the mail. We will e-transfer you the money for such a compliment. What did you say, Hayden? Oh, you were yeah, Hayden was going to ask how much I paid her. A lot. A lot. I paid her a lot. Yeah. Compliments are hard to come by. So far, Unfortunately, we just haven't been able to get the internet to a place where it's normally at. I apologize, guys. I don't know what the problem is. There's plenty of rain, storms, and the fact that the entire country is probably on broadband right now just is what it is. But if you can hear my voice, that kind of makes it worth it, I think, right? I mean, you're watching the game. Are you really watching me? You're watching the game. Canada had a great first half of this game. Great start. Now the question is, can they keep it up? Because you know Morocco is going to come hard. And it's been a very physical game. 5 yellow cards already. It's roughly a yellow card every 9 minutes, which is a lot. Even for a non-ball knower like myself, I know that's a lot. Obum, 17. With all the practice you guys get in the NHL offseason, I hope you guys are good at golf. Well, my podcast partner Jesse is very good at golf. He picked it up a few years ago, and because he's good at everything, he figured it out pretty quick. Am I good at golf? No, I'm awful at golf. I'm terrible at golf. And I have zero. I have zero patience for golf. I got to work on that. So for me, I live vicariously through those who are great at golf. Justin McSherry says, I'm not watching the game, just dropping a thumbs up. Love the SCPN crew, Justin. We're happy to have you as long as you can be here, my friend. Thank you for coming. Oh, nice little turnover for Canada. Here we go. Into the top of the box. Oh, here we go. Come on, shoot it. You got to shoot. Ah. Oh, my gosh. Oh. That was a great turnover. Okay, so Canada is going to get a corner here. Eustachio, who has taken all of these, and remember, he scored against South Africa. He's gonna take it. Now, we haven't been as sharp, but the corner kicks have been progressively better, and he just goes for the pass there. So Eustachio now at the box, at the top of the box now. Oh, nice play in. Ball goes over, but not bad. Trying to make things happen. How many players do you think play in the World Cup who play on lesser clubs and smaller roles? That's going to be a yellow card. Ah. Play on lesser clubs, smaller roles, but they're playing for their national team and they have an outstanding tournament. And then they go and they make millions of dollars afterwards because you're like, oh, wait, we've overlooked you. I'm sure there's some players who have played in this tournament who are going to make some money in bigger leagues. DeFugero with the yellow card there. That's not great. This is a very dangerous play in terms of this free kick. It's in tight. Oh, top of the box. Scores. It's Morocco. Damn it. Ah. Oh, that just sucks. I can't lie. I hate this. Canada had such a strong first half. So strong. Oh. But they got caught out. Defense made a desperate play. It led to a yellow card, a free kick, and Moroccan goal. Oh, God. Now Canada's got to pour it on. Not that they haven't been doing that all game. They've been doing it all game. Oh. Oh, it just goes under Max Crepeau. And this is a well hit. This is a well struck ball. Yeah, that was really nice. I hate to say it. And then it's actually the Canadian player that tips it in. That might actually be considered an own goal. All right. And there's only one to do. That's the only thing you do. Canada needs to convert some of these chances. It's one of the more frustrating parts about watching this Team Canada team is they manufacture them, but they're not finishing. Okay, well, let's put it behind us. Tie this sucker up. Let's go. Go make it happen. Turn this crowd on. Get this crowd fired up in Houston. There's plenty of Canadians there. Probably more Canadians than Moroccans. That's for sure. Johnston. David. Making his way to the top of the box. David. Oh, and he just doesn't do anything with it. Nice. Really gritty game by both teams here. And Morocco is away here. Canada pressing. And they're trying to get back, make sure. Morocco wanted a free kick there. I'm not really sure why. Somebody just said the Moroccan coach looks like a Bond villain. He kind of does. Do you like my black shirt and sweater, Mr. Bond? It looks nice with my watch. I'm a very suave villain. Man, Ahmed ran his you-know-what off. He ran and he ran and he ran. He got back, took the ball, able to get it back down the field. That was he covered for being a little out of position. Captain says there's a big Bayern Munich, Canada's best player not playing sized hole in this team. Yes, well, he is hurt. We don't want to exacerbate the injury. Perhaps he can get into the game here soon. I'm assuming they might bring him in a little bit earlier, don't you think, Alfonso? Also, big shout out to everybody thanking West Richard for the memberships. You guys are the best. Very cool of you to donate them to other people to try out VIP. Very cool of you to say thank you, those who are receiving it. I have to tell you, I love the community we're building here at SDPN. Just good people. Canada had a great first half. Listen, they can do it again. Acting as though we couldn't just keep that up. We can. Oh, that was not a pass that you needed to make. Oh, now we're in trouble here. Oh, good defending. That was close. Craig, not Greg, said, "Sup, Adam? Hope you're doing good." I see a Flyers logo there. I think I know of the two of us who's doing real good right now. Who's doing real good right now? Apologies to everybody. My internet will cut in and out as it is rainy, and everybody's using the internet today. Surprise, surprise. Probably watching this game. So if there are internet issues, I apologize. I'm aware. Goal kick for Canada here. Jesse Marsh looking upset on the bench. They had them in the first half. But Morocco, like, this is sort of their game plan. But, you know, the thing is, Canada needed to, they've had this issue all tournament finishing a play, scoring a goal. And part of this is just me was a great team. Canada can win this game, and they could have won Bosnia. They could have won against Switzerland. Not in any of the games. Is my point. To find that in, though, you got to find it in your chest. You got to be that. You got to believe it. These guys have the talent. It's clear. All right, so we're almost at 60 minutes here. So I saw somebody suggest in the chat that that's when Alphonso Davies comes in. Listen, I don't know, but I hope you're right. He can play 30 minutes. It's the World Cup. You got to play. We're asking you for 30 minutes. There we go. Ali Ahmed, nice play. Now we're going to get a corner. Let's make something happen. Drop that shit in. Let's go. How we feeling, Chad? Are we okay? Are we guys okay? We feeling excited? Everybody seems to be a little anxious right now. A little nervous. That's good. Stacchio really boots that one. Holy. And that's going to go out. Canada will throw this in. Captain says, how many corners has Canada had? 6? At least that. They had 3 in a row at one point. Like, it, you know, passing's an issue. I saw somebody throw that in the chat. Absolutely. But pressure isn't. They've had their opportunities. They have to continue to create them. That's all you can do. You're down 1, manufacture. Timothy says, the stream quality makes Adam look like he's made of Legos. Well, not much I can do about it. Oh, Canada brought down in the box. Is there going to be a call here? He's offside anyway. Oh, stop it with your shoulder. Get up. Man, the drama from the Moroccans is crazy. Look at that. Oh, my God. Mazwari's just diving like it's Tim Stutzla's birthday here. Donald Crunk says, Gripper Nation, this is our moment. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Well, Hayden. I mean, Hayden says shot across a bow at Timmy Stutes. Well, I mean, he's earned it. That guy's Olympic level. Blake Macbeth makes a really good point. He said, "Why don't they simply score? You know what? Call Jesse Marsh. Tell him, Jesse, have you considered just scoring? Simply do it. It's easy. Make it happen. That's what you need to do. It's very simple." So there will be substitutions, it looks like. I don't know if that means Alphonso Davies. I can't even see where that. It looks like there's Canadian guys and Moroccan guys standing. So I think there will be substitutions on both sides. Kind of makes sense. Want to get some fresh legs in there. There's been a lot of running in this particular half too. A lot of back and forth. There's the Bonneville Moroccan head coach. Hello, Mr. Bond. They all have that sort of accent. You don't really know where the accent's from, but it's old. Hello, Mr. Bond. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Are you kidding? You're kidding me. That's a terrible call. Terrible call. What is that call for? He just fell on his own. Give me a break, man. Okay, we got a Moroccan player in. 2 Moroccan players in. So they're trying to get in, get the fresh leg, shut us down. Don't believe there's any Canadian substitutions. At least they're not showing it on camera yet. I'm not in the building, so I don't know. Listen, I don't know ball like you guys know ball. But ball enough to know Canada should have had that ball. That should not have been a foul. Ridiculous and outrageous. Okay, we did make a substitution. Kyle Aaron's in. That's good. Good to see him back. Uh-oh, this is bad. Not great coverage from Canada here. Oh, bad pass from Morocco. Canada gets out of that one. They're saying on the broadcast that probably still would have been offside and there was no flag. All the same. Top of the box, it's the Moroccans. Oh, no. Here you go. Oh, Kyle. Ooh. Kyle Aaron's got some energy out there. He's fresh. De Bougero. Ooh, I don't like this. Oh. Thank goodness. Got it. Thanks, Hayden. Pimp says Davies warming up for the 89th minute. Can't be too careful. Need him fresh for the 2030 World Cup. Yeah, listen, it's a bummer that he's hurt. I don't know what kind of injury it is, but they clearly are being very careful with it. It would be nice to get Davies in here in like the next 5 minutes. Can you see him coming in at minute 70? Ball knowers among us. Can you see that happening? I'd like to see that happen. I think we kind of need him. Oh, Canadian player brought down there. Moroccans trying to make it seem like it was Bombito, but it wasn't. You can hear the whistles from the Moroccan fans. Ahmed, nice moves. Oh. There you go. Corner kick. This was a good play. This is a good play. Hydration break coming soon here. In the next 5 minutes. People are saying in the chat maybe he comes in after that. So there was an offside call? Really? That was slow. Oh, nice work. Canadians pressuring as much as they can. Goalie had to make a play there. Here we go. Canada in. Oh, Eustachio just gets over McLaren. Almost had it. Almost had it. No, they're giving him a yellow for that? Why? Why are they giving him a yellow for that? Oh, he didn't. Okay. He didn't touch the ball. I thought he touched the ball. He didn't touch the ball. Yeah, you can't do that. Okay. That's a lot of cards. Are we at like 11 cards now? How many cards are we at? So Kyle Larin with the yellow card. A lot of Canadians and a lot of Moroccans. And there we go. We got the hydration break, everybody. Let's drink. That's the 8th card of the match combined, by the way. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Wow. Okay. So it's 4-4 in terms of cards. I like that. That's okay. That's okay. Oh. Well, if you were to break the game up into fours, as the Americans have made us do, the first two were squarely in Canada's favor, but they were unable to score. This last one, I got to be honest, Morocco were the better team for the most of it. Canada started to come on in the late, but the Canada's passing's been a little sloppy. And obviously Morocco, now that they've got that goal, are able to make sure that Canada has to push harder, which means that they can open Canada up for defensive mistakes. It's one of those. It's one of those situations you just kind of go, I hope that they can get one here. Need a bit of a miracle here. Need something. Who ties it for Canada, says Hayden. I'm going to say Kyle Larin. Kyle Larin. Let's go. Kyle Larin. It's got to be you. That's who I'm hoping gets it. It's tense. The Meester 4090 says there's a guy at Boston Pizza in a Leafs JVR jersey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, there is. Hell yeah. Is it you? Hayden wants to know if it's you. Are you the guy at Boston Pizza? Oh, no, it's not JVR. No, I don't think it's JVR. It might be. By the way, I'm seeing all these clips for this company called Poulet Rouge. Has anybody eaten there? I'm hearing it's delicious. And they're not even a sponsor. I'm not saying that we're working with them at all. I'm just saying that I've heard from some friends that this Poulet Rouge place is legit. Robert says Jonathan David is such a frustrating player. Always seems to be in good defensive position, but man, does he just get small in front of the net. There's no killer instinct in front of the net like Laren. Laren's a dog, man. Absolute dog. He finishes. It would have been nice if we could have had Laren and Davies in for like 60 minutes of this match. I've had the chance to kind of breathe a little bit. Davies is still not in the game. Blended Family 613 says, very popular in Montreal, amazing chicken. All right. Poulet Rouge. I'm going to check it out. I hope they're Canadian too. I'm assuming they are because it's French. I would definitely get out there and support any Canadian biz. Pump that tire. Make that food. Delish. So the Canadian coaching staff going over things. I'm assuming they're going to be start subbing guys in here soon. You kind of have to, right? There's less than 20 minutes left in time. I think it was, 18 and a half minutes to go if you don't include stoppage time. Time to bring in the big boy. I mean, what are you saving him for at this point? Get him in the game. Come on, guys. Moroccans just sort of burning time here. In hockey, we call that ragging the puck. Sort of what it looked like. Canada's going to throw it in. They're in their side. These guys cannot give up. We cannot give up. Miracles can happen. We saw it. We've seen it. How many times have we seen it in this tournament already? Oh, not a great pass there. Just got to make something happen here. Where is Davies? I mean, I think it's fair to ask the question now. Where is he? Why is he not playing? What's the strategy here? I must know. Oh, here you go. Nice ball. Back to the keep. Moroccan keeper rolls it to the top of the box. Come on, guys. Canada at least with the ball in the Moroccan end, slowly making their way up. You can hear the whistling from the Moroccan fans. The Canadian fans are standing. The agreement with Bayern Munich is to accept the medical evidence. Medical is 15 minutes, so he comes in the next minute. Okay, fine. Get him in then. Oh, good play. Oh, that was a good cross. Good ball. Here we go. Canada still in. Top of the box. Head it over. Eustachio, top of the box. Eustachio brought down. Free kick. Free kick. Here we go. Oh my God. Come on, boys. Free kick, top of the box. Let's go. Come on, boys. Make this happen. Put this in. Put this in. This is your chance right here. Right here, right now. What are they still talking about? Larea is still going at it with this guy. Come on, Canada. You got your fans right there. Come on, boys. Jonathan David is going to shoot. Come on, boys. Here we go. Jonathan David. Oh. Oh. Oh, he just wasted that. That was terrible. Oh. It wasn't terrible. It's just disappointing. Oh, Jonathan. Just put it over the net. Oh. Oh. Man. Okay, Promise David is in for Richie Larea. Promise David has scored in this tournament as well. Where is Alfonso? And and Schaffelberg is in too. It was the right. Roca says that was the right technique, though. Agreed. Agreed. It's a tough shot. It's a tough shot. Sorry, I needed to be disappointed for a second. Hayden says he Cody CC'd that one. No, do not. Oh, what a shot! Oh, that was close. Bono was able to get there. The lead singer of U2 happens to be the goalie for Morocco. And he stepped into that. That was a well hit ball. And he just, it's the fingertips. Okay, here we go. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go. Eustachio. Corner kick. Another major chance for Canada to tie this game. Oh, and it just doesn't go to where he wants it to go. Not great. Where is Alfonso Davies? Canada. Ooh. Oh my God, this guy is so full of crap with the beard. He's so full of shit. Like, it's unbelievable. He acts like every time the ball comes near him, he's like a G.I. Joe character where all of his arms and legs like just fall off. Like one of those 80s ones where they go poof when you press a button. He's just so dramatic. I can't imagine what it's like for him when he stubs a toe at home. Jesse Marsh. Davies looks like he's taping something up here. I hope he plays. Sakio in. Oh, headed by the Moroccan defenders. Okay, guys, we got less than 10 minutes left. There will be stoppage time, but in regular time, less than 10 minutes, and we got a Moroccan break here. It is 4-on-2. Schaffelberg racing back, but we got a 1-on-1 here. Canada back! And Morocco scores again. Shit. Oh. Oh. Man. That sucks, man. I can't stand that number 3 from Morocco gets to be rewarded for this. That guy stinks. The rest of them, good for them. That guy stinks. Ah. I don't know why they can't make a play here. Like, they need. How do you not clear this? You had it. You had it. Oh. Oh. Canada does not capitalize on its chances, man. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And that is the thing they got to learn for the next big tournament that they're in. Chances are fading here, but you got to hold on. We got to get some closers on this roster. Proud of the team. Proud of the team, but you do feel like you've left something, don't you? The effort is there. The finish is not. Not yet. And if Davies doesn't play, there's going to be a lot of questions about that. Jonathan David with a shot. Oh, that was blocked. Schaffelberg. I know there's lessons to be learned, but as a Leaf fan, I'm tired of learning them. I don't want to learn lessons. I want to win championships. And I know what Canada's chances of winning were. I know. Next to nothing. In like this tournament. Sports Eve. Okay, I like that. Hayden says the fastest 2 goals scored in World Cup history is 11 seconds. Well, Canada needs to make it 10. I don't think Davies is going to play today, guys. Oh, no goal! Oh my God, it went off the crossbar. And they celebrated like it went in. Nice ball. Out front. Oh, okay. Canada's going to have a corner here. I listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to have some questions about why Davies didn't play today. What do you mean? Biggest game in Canadian history and you can't? Or you won't? What's going on here? Schaffelberg cross. Foul there. Canada will have a free kick. Yeah, Davies is not going to play today, guys. Hayden says it's insane the culture in hockey versus soccer. It's true. Because like in hockey, it's like, can you walk? Play. In soccer, it's like, well, I can walk and I can run, but yeah, I just can't. Now, Buchanan and Sigger are out. Okay, we're getting close to stoppage time here. Couple of substitutions for Canada. Here we go. Oh. Listen, I'm not saying that hockey and soccer are the same thing. But what I am saying is that he could have played today. I think he could have played today. And I think he should have. Oh. Promise David and the Bono, the keeper, just smashed each other. Promise David's on the ground. Canada brought in Nelson and Osorio. Jonathan Osorio, nice to see him in. So many caps for this country. So he's just not, Davies just can't play. I guess that injury's bad. Oh, that makes me sad, man. Oh, this is just disappointing that it ends this way. You know? It's a good run for this country, by the way. And sometimes, you know, if you're a Leaf fan, you probably can't relate here. And I'm being a Leaf fan, so I'm telling you, but sometimes these losses sting so bad that they teach you. And to be honest with you, I think this will do that. Schaffelberg, nice ball. Sorio tried to get it swing at it. Oh, that's thrown all the way back down. Max Crepeau will grab it. Listen, where this country has come in the last half decade with this sport is amazing. It's incredible. It doesn't make it sting any less. You know what I mean? We made it to the final 16. That's amazing. But you feel like there could have been more. And I think that's why it stings. You know that they had chances. They did have chances. Here we go. In Canada, top of the box. Oh, And it's going to be Morocco with it. 8 minutes of stoppage time. So Canada's got 7.5 to make this happen. No, got a handball there, Kyle Aaron. About 6.5 minutes to go here, guys. Can Canada get one back? Can we get one back? That'll feel better. Can we just get one? Moroccans kick it out into the crowd. That's a nice souvenir. Somebody said in the chat, they're like, don't worry, after this month, North Americans will stop caring about soccer for the next 3.9 years. First off, Mexico's in North America. I don't think that's the case. Second, I think this World Cup run has had a pretty big effect on this country. Not just hosting it, but how deep Canada got, which is deeper than I think anyone gave them credit for. Estacchio's going to take this corner. One of the unfortunate things about Canada in this tournament is their lack of effectiveness on those corner kicks. Schaffelberg in, punched away by Bono. Free kick for Morocco here. And I think that you're wrong when it comes to, we won't be watching this team. I think you're wrong. I think this country is now pretty interested in this team, as they should be. Old Slick Travels says goal and drops a 1999 super chat. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Or ma'am. Or madam. I can never really tell from people's usernames. Thanks to you. So we were 30th coming in. How high does Canada get in the rankings after this? Well, they got to be in the 20s, right? Maybe high 20s? I don't know how the ranking works, so I don't know how the world, I don't know how that works. We also got the Women's World Cup next summer, and Canada are always a favorite in that. They haven't won, but they're a favorite. Very good team. Poppy Girl says at least Canada got higher than Germany in the World Cup. Hey, man, Canada got higher than Germany, the Netherlands, Uruguay. Some really good teams. Really, really good teams. Canada just pushing, doing their best. There's no give up here. Schaffelberg to the top of the box with a kick, and that goes over. Queer Rights and Wrong says Morocco is beyond your average soccer shithousery. They're so dirty and brazen about it. Have you seen their AFCON final shenanigans? It's cartoonish. Yeah, AFCON's crazy, by the way. If you guys ever want to watch something, AFCON's nuts. It's a crazy tournament. Very tough. By the way, this will not be the end of my World Cup streams because I also have to do the quarters and the semis and the finals, you see. All right, here we go. Just try to get something going here. Eustachio with a free kick just near the top of the box. Schaffelberg, shot! Johnston, side, just can't make anything happen. Man. Oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating, man. You just feel like they could have made, there could have been more. But that's all to lose. You think about the opportunities that you had that you didn't take advantage of. Oh, there's another Moroccan just floating around on the field, having a nap. Game's over, man. You don't have to be dramatic anymore. You're fine. Look at baby shit. So embarrassing, dude. Listen, they might have won the game, but they still dive like hell. It's crazy. And I hope the next time we play Morocco, we beat them. What's that, Hayden? Yeah. Hayden does make a point. He's like, hockey fans, we do make the worst soccer fans. It's true. It's true. Jan says, funny how I always end up cheering for both Germany and Canada in both hockey and soccer, and now Canada makes deeper runs even in soccer. Well, very proud of this country. Oh, here we go. 3-on-1. This isn't great. This is not great. And Morocco scores again. And that'll be it for the game. And that, I believe, is a hat trick, is it not? Yeah, and that's it. Bummer, man. Bummer. But a good run. Still hate number 3. Can't like Morocco's number 3. If you like him, then you like bad people. And that'll be it. After the next kick, it's over. Disappointing, man. Real disappointing. Tough team. Good team. Dirty team. Smart team. They are. Gritty. And what a play this was. Like, this is spectacular. Yeah. Canada doesn't have finish like that. At least not on the field today. Somebody just said clinical team. They are clinical. Morocco's clinical. All right. And it's over for us. But we got further than we could have expected. Honestly, proud of the boys. Proud of the boys. We'll stick around here. We'll watch a little bit of the we'll watch the watch kind of the end here for a couple of minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Oh, it's frustrating. Bummer. It's a tough day for Canada. But a good run. Damn good run. What are you going to do? Jesse Marsh making his way out on the field, congratulating the Moroccans. Jonathan David had some chances, quality scoring chances, couldn't make it happen. Richie Larea played a really tough game. Very physical match. It was a game that, honestly, a lot of people didn't give us a great chance at winning. And frankly, I mean, you could see why. Looked really, really good in the first half, but that's Morocco's game, man. They just let you come to them, burn yourself out. But one thing that is clear is that Canadian soccer's never been in a better place. This sport and this country never been in a better place for this. This is the best result we've ever gotten. And to me, you got to build on this. You got to build on this. You got to keep going. What's that? Oh, chat has been asked who they're backing now. Some people saying Argentina, Switzerland, France, Portugal, Argentina. Yeah, everybody's gonna go to. Hey, what country is my grandparents from? I will be backing. Just so we're clear, I will be backing England from now on because that is where my family originally was from. Also from the United States, but I'm backing England. I always do. Is it coming home? We must ask. Good for them. Good for Canada. It's going to sting. It's going to hurt. But good for Canada. And they're saluting their fans, tears in their eyes. Damn. Emotional moment for this country. And they're getting a nice little send off from the fans, too. As they should. They should. All right. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will be back, by the way. I'll be doing a game in the next round. I'll be doing a game in the semis. I'll be doing a game in the finals, the finals. So I will see you there, and we will enjoy. Love you all. I'm going to let Hayden get back to his Saturday. I'm going to let you get back to yours. And we will see you soon, okay? Don't forget, Steve Dangle podcast, Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Also sign up for VIP because we have those going all summer. See you guys all next week. Later.